I'm JM, and I'm going to show you how to smoke pulled pork just like this on your MAK Grill's 2-Star General. Let's get smoking. Let's get to it. Okay, so when smoking pulled pork, hickory is typically the traditional wood smoke that you use. I've got that in the pellet hopper now. These are all hickory pellets. In fact, it's 20 pounds of hickory pellets. That's what I was using at my last cookout. However, we want a little bit of a more unique flavor to it, so we're going to use MAK Grill's hazelnut blend. To change it out, MAK has a quick access pellet door right here. A simple unscrewing, and watch them fall. And 20 pounds of pellets just like that is changed to whatever flavor you want. To turn it on, it's simple as a push of a button. The default set point is smoke. Set point is the temperature, it's like a thermostat. It's the temperature it's going to. So what I've got in front of me is a 6-pound Boston butt roast. On this side, you see a meat with a decent amount of marbling on it. That's the side that's gonna be face down. On the other side, here's a close-up look at what's called the fat cap. The fat cap is a layer of fat that comes on most Boston butt cuts, and this is what you want face up. And so that heat is pushing down on top of it and on all sides, so that fat cap is gonna render, it's gonna melt, and really, well, it's gonna baste your cut of meat. I had rubbed it all over with brown sugar, and then I added MAK Grill Sweet Rub. This rub is a fantastic rub that has brown sugar, a lot of other secret squirrel ingredients that you want on a cut of meat like this, because people like their pork sweet, baby. That's the way it is. We're gonna go ahead and add the meat to the main chamber. Adding a meat thermometer to the meat is very simple. Next to the grill itself is probably the most vital tool you could use. MAK offers 2 thermometers. One is their original meat probe. Here's a close-up look. It's a pointed probe that has an angle to it, kind of a rounded back. The end of it jacks into the pellet boss. And they also have a M2 armored probe. That's the one we're gonna be using now. This one's just a bit stronger, just a bit tougher, and it's just kind of upgraded all throughout the thermometer, but that's the one we're gonna use today. I'm gonna show you how to put it in now. There's a little eyelet right here in the main hood of the 2-Star General. That's where we stick the meat probe through. When sticking the meat probe in, the bone is on this side. I'm gonna stick it horizontally through here, holding the meat that's not hot yet, making sure the thermometer is in quite a ways, almost to the center of the meat, and that it is not touching the bone, very important. Follow the wire down here, plug it into any port on the pellet boss, and it's going to start to read already probe 1 to match the number port that you put it in. Remember this, pork pulls at 190. Remember I said that. The 2-Star General offers you several options when smoking pulled pork. One of the options they offer is an upper half grill grate. You can line pork butts on top of that as well. Here's another accessory they offer, which is the full upper grill grate. The full upper grill grate is an accessory that literally doubles the size of the main chamber. It's awesome. You are gonna absolutely love it, especially if you like to cook a lot. The first step with the pork is to smoke it uncovered for up to 165 degrees. At that point, we're gonna remove it from the grill, foil it, and then cook it the rest of the way, all the way to 190, 195. So I'm gonna set the alarm to 165 degrees so I can just go about and enjoy my day, enjoy my family and friends. Here's the step you want to do once the internal temperature reaches about 165. We're going to pour the apple juice inside the foil, take our Boston butt, turn it fat side down in here, wrap it up, and put it right back on the main chamber grill. Crank it up to 250 degrees for just a couple more hours, or whenever the temperature reaches 195. Here's how it's done. So the pulled pork is ready to come off the grill, but it is not ready to pull yet. So we've got your pulled pork ready to go. It's been rested. Let's go ahead and unfoil it and see what we've got. What you're looking at there is a beautiful bark. You see the browns, the dark browns, the light browns. This is why they call it pulled pork. You can just lightly stroke your fork. So you did it. You've got 6 pounds of pulled pork ready to go right here. Check it out. A platter totally full, pulled to perfection. What you should see is a lot of that traditional pork color, but then you've got these dark portions. That's the bark. That's the outer layer. You see it peppered throughout the entire pile. Then you look here underneath that bark, you've got these pink parts here. You see that smoke ring. It's identifiable throughout all the pieces that have bark. One of my favorite sauces with this is the honey bourbon grilling sauce from MAK Grills. This sauce is fantastic. It's got the honey, it's got the sweetness from the bourbon, it's got the molasses. Here's how we put it on. No pulled pork sandwich is complete without coleslaw. Pile it nice and high, nice and thick. One more for good measure. Smoked all day. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take a bite. This is making my mouth water. Am I a mess? I think I'm a mess. And that is how you smoke pulled pork on your MAK Grill's 2-Star General. Now you're smoking.